It's useful to maybe start out with something like a quantitative measure of difficulty and then turn to look at some of these other aspects of how the text is organized and how subtle its tone is and those kinds of measures, which are have to be done qualitatively. Somebody has to read the book and say, wow, this is very challenging content, and it's probably harder than the language would suggest, so that you can adjust those difficulties. Of course, there are always those aspects of the negotiation between the student and the text that are really due to much more, what the student knows or local issues. And so, for example, if you're reading about a topic that your students are likely to know a lot about, it doesn't matter necessarily what the text features are. The students will probably do better because of the advantages that prior knowledge gives them. Of course, the opposite is true too. You might think a book is perfect for ninth graders, but your ninth graders don't know very much about this, and that might lead you to adjust the book up or down a bit. The fact is, when it comes to choosing text, you need both these. You need all three of these. You need the qualitative formulas. You need a more subjective, qualitative analysis of the text to see if there's some features that maybe make the book harder or easier than you would have predicted. And you also have to look at those local kinds of issues. Are there things that your students know or can do that maybe makes this text a little bit harder or a little bit easier than the prediction would suggest?